So a couple of weeks ago, I made a deck where Blastoise was the only attacker. And I said in that video that sooner or later, we're going to be doing the same thing with Greninja. And it's exactly what we're doing today, baby. Before we begin, please be sure to check out ptcgo to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. This is literally the embodiment of what I love about the Pokemon trading card game. Just being able to make combos and decks that can get you wins no matter how stupid or ridiculous they are. And because of that, I absolutely love this deck. So let's get into it. So of course, our main attacker is Radiant Greninja with the concealed cards ability, being able to discard an energy card and draw 2 cards. A fantastic ability, proving to be incredible almost in every deck really that can play it. And the Moonlight Shuriken attack, the one we're looking to do today. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. It does 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Lovely, lovely spread. And so how are we using Radiant Greninja over and over again? Well, just like in the Blastoise video, we have Nessa being able to recover Greninjas when they go down. Being able to grab 4 in any combination of water Pokemon or water energy is perfect because you can get a Greninja plus 3 water energies from the discard pile, which will be in the discard pile once it's knocked out, and you're good to go again. And that's thanks to Frosmoth being able to accelerate any amount of water energy from your hand. So you can see the loop combo that this deck is trying to pull off. Our main draw engine is Bibarel, and I do have some couple cheeky techs in here now. Just like the Blastoise, I know I'm saying Greninja is the only attacker, but come on, roll with me, okay? I'm doing YouTube. I've got to make those nice titles and all that, all right? If you've been clickbaited, you've been clickbaited. The game's the game. But that aside, we have Basculin in here with that Swarm the Wound attack, 30 plus 10 for each damage counter opponent's Pokemon. So, of course, that synergizes very well with the Greninja, just getting some extra damage where Greninja has poked damage before. Being able to take some crucial KOs when you have set up the board, the game plan with the Greninjas. And we also got Klara in here just for some additional recovery that can go well combining with Training Court. Again, doing essentially what Nessa does, but getting you 1 extra Pokemon, something like a Lumineon. If a Lumineon goes down or it's discarded, you can get that back from the discard pile, which again lends well to searching for future Nessas and future Klaras. So it's a very, very synergetic deck that it's all about just reusing the Greninja. And this worked really well with Blastoise, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how it does with this bad boy. So with that said, I think it's time we get moving. Right, we are going first. Let's hope that Greninja isn't prized. And I'm just going to play the heavy ball because that's really what it's here for. So if we have prized Greninja, we can just grab it straight away. And look at that. Greninja was prized and that turn 1 heavy was just giving it to us. That's so incredible. Right. So I've got to think here. I'm going to go ahead, get rid of a boss's orders. Not as critical of a card in this deck, thankfully. And get ourselves... Do I go for a Snom? I think I do. And then I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Training Court and the boss's orders. Again, another boss's orders gone, but it's fine. And get ourselves a Bidoof. What's great is we could just Irida for literally a Frosmoth and an Evo Incense, getting us both the Snom and the Bidoof next turn. So at that point, we just need energy and a way to get into the active. And we play like a ton of Switch, Air Balloons, and Escape Ropes just to be able to, you know, pivot back into that Greninja every time it comes back into play. So that's good. And we're playing Zoroark. So hopefully there's no Manaphy. Yes, the glaring obvious thing is Manaphy being able to block off this Radiant Greninja. And I could have, oh my God, we could actually get a win here. There's the chance. You know, I was thinking about getting like Cologne in here because you could Cologne, boss Cologne, and, you know, remove the Manaphy's ability and just go for it like that. Obviously, you don't want Lost City. Lost City is like the worst thing for us to come up against. Yes, there's many counters to this deck. I know. Go ahead in the comments, say your thing. But, you know, this ain't about that. This is just about having fun and doing something different, okay? So let's just put that aside and try and have a good time today. That's the idea, at least. So, we're not good to go here, unfortunately. But I am tempted to just... I can just conceal cards here, just build a bigger hand. I'd like to get 2 Bibarels down. 2 Bibarels set up is really nice. So I am going to go for that. We've prized... We haven't prized a Bibarel? Hold on, where's my other Bibarel? Did I discard it? Was it in the prize cards? Oh, that's a nuisance, isn't it? It's an absolute nuisance. Oh, well, is what it is. Game's the game. But it's fine. Next turn, we can get ourselves a Lumineon and an Irida. I'm actually not going to bench that now because I want to save my bench spots. Shame we didn't win this turn, man. We could have won. And we have I'd like that water back now. Oh, god damn it. I'm making mistakes. We have 2 Capacious Buckets in the deck as well, just helping us search for those energy with Irida. So Irida still has utility beyond just setting up the play, right? So that's good, at least. So that's something to bear in mind. But if there's no Manaphy in this deck, we have a juicy matchup, my friend. A juicy one, right? Because I'm really going to take a 1-hit KO. Oh, no. Here we are. Going to ruin your day, mate. Obviously, it depends. I'd like this Bibarel to stay alive. Maybe I should have... Oh, I don't know. Listen, I'm excited, okay? I'm having a good time. I love the concepts of these decks. It's interesting. I will go with this engine further on down the line and explore decks that aren't... This is just for the sake of the novelty, right? Of just doing something completely out of the blue. Like, the concept of being able to have, you know, use Greninja 6 times in a game is really fun, right? It's a fun idea, and I've got to explore it just for the fun of it. But I'd like to go into some other, like, water box decks. There's a Lapras that has paralysis every time there's a KO. Being able to, like, put 4 of them in a deck, that way you're less susceptible to Lost City. And just being able to reuse that like every single turn and just paralyze every single turn would be cool. Although I would rather a more of a hard-hitting Pokemon that I can use with this engine. So, you know, I will keep my eyes peeled. If there's any suggestions, definitely let me know. That would be kind of cool. You could loop Lumineon with this deck as well, which is interesting. And maybe put in some Diancies and Miltanks and stuff like that to cause some problems. But, you know, there's so many fun ideas. The only limitation to this archetype is the water Pokemon itself. What are you going to use with that Frosmoth? That's the only limitation, right? So they seem to be digging for their retreat, and they haven't got it. That's huge. Absolutely huge, mate. Right, so I'm actually gonna concealed cards again because we can't just Nessa these energy back if we actually get an energy here. That would actually work in our favor. There we go. So we've got Nessa. You're 100. I'd like to maybe poke both the Zoroarks and try and just go for the Zoroarks and that Crobat for game. That might be the way to go. I could go for both Bibarels and then go for 2 more Zoroarks. That's not a bad shout either. I don't really like the idea of using Nessa like this, but I think it's okay, if I'm going to be honest. Let's just do it, man. We're here for this. We're here for this. Let's recover 2 water energy. We have the Quick Ball to get ourselves another Nessa next turn. And we also have an Air Balloon in case we do get bounced with, I don't know, some sort of tool scrapper or vacuum. So we have that for pivot and also this. So the hand here is actually pretty solid. Let's Industrious Scissors. See what else we get here. Capacious Bucket. We could use this now ahead of time to get a Basculin ready. We could do that, actually. I don't mind doing that, to be fair. And that's really good, to be fair, because Basculin can go ahead and just pick off the Zoroarks, actually. Well, I don't think it's actually got the perfect mass for that, to be honest with you. But it's still there, and it's still usable. So I'm going to get that ready to go. That's okay. Oh, I did just use my... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not stupid, I promise. Yes, I know. I did just use my Quick Ball. That was meant to be for a Lumineon for the next turn to recover this Greninja if it goes down. But no, it's fine. We've got the barrel for draw, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Right, so 100 damage. So the Basculin won't get the KO because the Basculin will do 130. Right? But that's still damage we can do to set up a Greninja KO another turn, right? So at least we can do that kind of damage output. We don't have to rely too much on the Greninja combo. We can come in and just poke damage here and there. We're still single prizes doing really good damage. And as you can tell by Reggie, having that potential is fantastic, right? Obviously, Reggie's a lot better with the gift energy and stuff like that. I know that's the whole idea. Reggie did really well in SLC. I think it was it 4 Reggies in the top 8? Ridiculous. But it proves the concept that if you can do some good damage consistently with single prizes, you can do well in the current format. So this is kind of trying to reach into that as well. That concept, so to speak. But I would like another little Greninja poke. I can't lie. We got the Klara. All right, before we commit the Klara, let's see if we get an energy. I would like an energy. We don't, but we get the Nessa. Okay, right. Do I Basculin hit here, or do I just go again with the Greninja and just poke these 2? I think I go again with Greninja, don't I? This is what I'm talking about. Nessa, Greninja, 3 energy. Bang. Good to go again. This is insane. Oh, I love this deck, man. I love how fun it is. There we go. Greninja back in the game, baby. Not going to Escape Rope. We could use that better off further down the line, I think. I am going to bench this because they could boss Bibarel and that could be concern. So I think I'm just going to retreat here. We've got Klara. Or could I? Well, if I escape rope, they're just going to put up something else. Another Zoroark, can't they? It doesn't matter. So yeah, let's just go for the Greninja here. Moonlight Shuriken, again, these two. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And we're looking at potential 4 prizes next turn. And then hopefully... Oh, we could just get 1 extra damage count on that, but no. Hopefully go ahead and just take game by either KOing 2 Bibarels or just a Crobat. To be fair, we could just hit a Crobat and a Bibarel, to be honest. Although, actually, no. I think it is better off... I don't think it matters. The Crobat is still 2-hit KO with the Greninja. So it's fine. Absolutely fine. Right, so they're going to KO it anyway. They're trying to move damage off, and that's actually a really good move there. Because, obviously, that prevents our 90 from doing a KO. But we got Basculin, bro. Basculin's here. Basculin's going to come out. He's going to KO this. That's primed for a straight KO. And then try and find, at that point, whatever route we want to take. But they got to take, what, after this, 4 more prizes. We have more than enough time. The only thing we've got to be worried about is them potentially benching a Manaphy. Right? That's the only thing we've got to be concerned of. But other than that, we're okay. This is why the Basculin's in here. It's just going to give us that extra boost. We don't have to Greninja every single turn. So now we're going to Klara, get Greninja back, and 2 energy. Let's do that. And we're just going to get both energy on the Greninja. I could use concealed cards. Do I conceal cards here? I think I am. I think I'm going to conceal cards. I don't see why not. Capacious Bucket. We could go for another Greninja. Bro, tell me this deck isn't crazy. Tell me this deck isn't stupid. Oh, it's so fun. All right. Okay. So that's done. Okay. I can click done. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm always worried about that stuff, you know. I'm going to scissors for 1. Right. Another Basculin. I could just take out this and hit something else as well. Maybe. Or do I just... I think I'll just take the Basculin KO, don't I? Let's just take the Basculin knockout. Swarm the wounds. There we go, baby. 200 damage. Damn. All right. There's that heavy ball, but it's fine. Anything else? Escape Rope. Okay. Sure thing, mate. Sure thing. Funny enough, if they take the Basculin out, we can clarify that as well. Oh, I love this deck. Obviously, we're playing Zoroark. It's a much better matchup for us. Especially considering there's no Manaphy coming out. Either they've prized it or something down that line. Maybe they're digging for it now. But that said, that's going to be a KO on this Zoroark. And then we just got to hit the Crobat. Our bosses are gone, so we can't boss something up later on down the line, which is a shame. I am still worried about the Manaphy coming down at some point. But it's fine. Let's just play the heavy ball. Throw that into discard pile. That's fine. I'm going to burn this. Yeah, I'm just going to burn you. I'm going to get another Basculin down. And I could escape rope here, just a thin. Don't see why not, actually. I'm gonna burn these cards, actually, because we have 2 air balloons. Haven't seen any sort of tool removal, so regardless, we don't need these so much. So we're gonna play the escape rope. See what they put up. In fact, I might hold the other escape rope, because I'm assuming whatever they put up, they don't want up. Right? Right, come on. You know what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. They promote exactly what I expect them to. Right, let's just switch again. And switch again. We know we're going for a Greninja this turn. And then we go for scissors. Let's just, yeah, thin the hand down. See if we can get other stuff back. We can Irida. Might as well. We're here. We could get Lumineon. No. We'll get... Yeah, we'll get it into hand. Why not? Just get another air balloon. No, we'll get another level ball just to thin stuff down. Okay. Right then. So, we're going to go ahead. Moonlight Shuriken, take out that Zoroark, and hit into the Crobat. Because then next turn, if we recover a Greninja, we will win. Bro, what is this? Oh, and then we got the water as well. Perfect. We didn't even need to find training courts. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. Absolute filth. And at the end of the day, no Manaphy down. There we go. They can Marnie us, and that could be a problem. But if they don't, we just win. Just win. Oh, man. Yeah, we're good, bro. We're absolutely good. Just no Marnie, please. Just no Marnie. The thing is, if they bench the Manaphy, we could still technically find a way to win here. We could just, you know, Greninja into this, Basculin afterwards, Basculin again. Like, there's still things to do, but it's not enough. That is game, baby. We beat Zoroark with solo Greninja. Okay, before we get into the next game, let's talk about Trust App. Trust App is the place to go if you're looking to purchase singles online safely. Because what they do for you is they hold the money that you send to the seller for 24 hours for you to make sure that the product you've got is exactly what you paid for and you haven't been scammed. So if you are interested in using this service, the link is in the description down below. Definitely check it out. Thanks again, Trust App, for sponsoring the video. Let's go to the next game. Guess what deck we're playing? We're playing Electrode. Hey, I love it, bro. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's Capacious Bucket here. Let's get our board moving. Let's get our board moving, mate. So, a hand that's a little bit awkward. Just a tad. What do I discard with the Ultra Ball? I don't want to discard 2 energy. I mean, I could. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Greninja is prized. Oh no, the dreaded prized Greninja. We've got to find ourselves a heavy ball. Thank God we've got an Irida because we can do it literally next turn. Which is great. So, all right. That means, yeah, we hold this, I think, for now. Electrode can explode next turn and just take out this Manaphy. Worried about a potential boss. Oh, no, it can't because they need to get their Parasect set up, don't they? So, if you don't know what Electrode does, Tantrum Blast 100 for free. 100 times each special condition affecting it. And you can do about 300 odd damage with this for free. Which I know, crazy, right? But it's still just, it's a glass cannon, unfortunately. So, that's the one thing really holding it back. And you think, yeah, but Zoroark's a glass cannon. So, yeah, it's interesting why it's not going to do so well. But at the same time, it does require a lot of setup, a lot of picking up things here and there. Relies a ton on on Parasects. So it's an interesting one. Yep, there we go. Straight away, just a KO. Right, so now we need a way to pivot as well. So that's something to bear in mind. Okay, let's do things here. Let's do things. Let's make things happen, shall we? We're gonna get rid of the Level Ball and don't come back to bite me, I beg of you. Please. Bibarel. Basculin can actually do us a solid here because they take damage over time. Funnily enough. So I'm going to get a Basculin and a Heavy. Let's do that. Thins out the deck as well. Gets our Greninja from the prizes. There we go. Snom in the prize as well. Good to know. Bring all of this down. And hope to the Lord that we get what we need. We need a lot of stuff here. But if we can... just shy. Enough to get the attack off. But I'm worried about this Snom, mate. So the Frosmoth. I need a retreat, bro. Okay, there's the retreat. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean we're getting what we want right now. But God forbid the Frosmoth going down. Never. Please. Don't do that to me. Alright, so they're going to go down to 4 prizes. And we'll pass. So they're taking damage. Which is good for us, because now it's just a 2-hit KO. And just a straight hit on that Bidoof if they don't evolve it right now. They do, but it's fine. It's still a very easy map to 3 prizes there. If they get a Paras down, again, great. Because we could just snipe that. So there you go. They have to have Manaphy, right? Because the weakness of that bench, you need Manaphy in this. So I'm assuming there is a Manaphy in this deck. I'd be surprised if they don't. Because that's a very, very, very risky. Extremely risky. There's the quick pull. And at which point, if they do get Manaphy down, we have to gust it up. And just take it out with a Greninja for a turn. No! Bro, do you not see the threat that is looming? Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Do you not see the threat that is looming, my friend? What is lurking in my side of the field? About to come up and block your teeth? Huh? You don't see it? My friend, you're in for a shock. Right. You're in for a massive shock. I'm going to take out both the Parases, bro. Both the Parises going down like that. Oh, lovely. Ain't it beautiful? Huh? Ain't it something else? We could even be cheeky and go for... No, we won't do that. We won't do that. Actually, I could do it now. I could a Capacious Bucket and conceal cards, can't I? So let's conceal cards. We've got a reader online as well. I don't know what else we can really get with it. To be fair, this is kind of all we need, funnily enough. That's nice. Let's read up for maybe we could get ourselves an Evo Incense and a Basculin. Don't seem that bad. Actually, I like an Air Balloon, please. Like an Air Balloon, so we can, yeah, get the Greninja on the bench and retreat into it afterwards. That seems fair, doesn't it? Yeah, that's an Escape Rope there. Now, just in case they Marnie us, because they could, I am going to play that balloon. Yeah. Yeah, it's happening, Noah. It's happening. These two are going in the bin. Absolutely in the bin, my friend. And then we just got to target these two for game. You know, that one and that one. There you go. Ah, look at him deciding his fate. As if he has a fate to decide. It's inevitable. Yeah, boy. Oh, we can even scissors for one. Why not? I could attach to the Basculin, but no, I want to save this for, you know, Greninja, just in case. Right. Moonlight Shuriken, boom, boom. Into the bin you go, my friends. Paris? Nah, ain't happening today, Chief. Yeah, boy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, Manaphy. Bloody hell. Oh, that's such a sorrowful Evo Incense, isn't it? It's just an Evo Incense sitting there. It's so sad. It was meant to do something. It had a purpose in life, and it was just stripped by me. Just call me God, yeah? Oh, I'm having too much fun. I actually need to find... Oh, they've done it for me. Oh! Now that's spicy, that one. I didn't see that coming, I'll tell you that. I'm going to recover my bad boys and I'll take a turn. That's fine. Sure thing. I didn't see that happening. Okay. Noted. Duly noted, my friend. Let's go ahead and we're going to Klara, I think, on this one. And we're going to get back a Snom and a Frosmoth. Here we go. Just try, make sure that don't happen again, shall we? Let's just not do that one again, shall we? Yeah. This is where a Raihan play would be lovely, but you know, it is what it is. We're not really prepared for that outcome. Maybe Raihan could be a good shout in the deck, actually. Just for that potential to happen. You know? Okay, I would love to get the other Snom, but it's prized. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? Just kind of shock a little bit. Right. Heavy Ball would do us there, but we ain't going to get that anytime soon. So, here, I think I retreat to the Basculin now. Oh, this could be really interesting, actually, how this can pan out. We're going to go to the Basculin. And we're just gonna pass. Just going to pass. To be fair... No, I was going to say if I had an energy on the Basculin, at least we'd be able to get a hit in there, but it's fine. We basically just need to Greninja these two twice to win. That's it. Because they need to get the curry up, or they need to get some sort of damage on it in order to attack and do the damage they want to do. So one more damage counter is it's going to happen, basically. It's just going to happen, you know? So now, if they bench the Parises, we're actually not going to go down that road. We're just going to try and take these two out for game. Right? And just go from there. And we have pretty much everything we need in hand for that. Apart from... Oh, no, we're fine. Yeah, it's okay. Funnily enough, they actually did the confusion. The yell horn? They risked the coin flip and it paid off. I'll give it them. Fair play, my friend. You did well on that one, I'll tell you that. Let's get you away and get nothing. Let's get you away and get nothing. I'm just thinning. Let's just thin the boys down now. Yeah, let's just take it easy. Nice and easy. Let's get some extra stuff, okay? We need to draw some cards here. I couldn't necessarily Basculin back. Okay, let's see what we get from the scissors. I'd like an Irida. We don't get an Irida. In that case, I kind of might as well play Nessa. Basculin. Lumineon. Don't seem that bad, does it? I didn't get the energy. Whoopsie! It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I stance to the Basculin because that could just take this out, no? Actually, I don't think it's got enough on it. But it will. It will. And then we go for another incisors. See what else we get here. No heavy ball, but it's fine. I'm actually not going to... I could escape rope, actually, because that means they'd have to find another way to get a status condition down. But I also want them, if they're going to do that, to put it on this one, because that's our only route to game right now. So I think that's the way we're going to go. Have I got concealed cards online still? I do. Let's do that. I would love a heavy ball. Nah, it's a very difficult card to get right now. Is the heavy ball? Oh, heavy ball's in the prizes. Did I use it to get Greninja? Am I missing something glaringly obvious? Maybe. Right, we're going to put an energy on here, so if they don't KO it, we still have an attack next time without needing to pivot. There we go. So, if they don't KO us, it's game. If they do, it's not game. They have to get... We have to get a damage counter on this Electrode somehow. Ooh, this is techie. This is techie. Rod, right? If they attack and flip heads, that's it. So this may just literally depend on a coin flip. Now, you see... No. No. I have to take these two out, yeah. Okay. They're going to go for the coin flip, aren't they? See, the thing they want to do is retreat and play one more Zigzagoon and get a Season Curry. That's what they want. They've got the other Zigzagoon. Do they have the Switch and Season Curry? Because then they can switch this to the bench. We have to hit it twice to KO it, and they've only got one prize to take in afterwards, and they can just hit this. Oh, bugger. We need a boss. They've only gone and hit heads, lads! They've only gone and hit heads! Oh my god! Oh, I'm quaking in the boots. Right! I hit these two, I take two prizes, and then that's got 10 damage on it. I KO the Basculin, they come up and respond with a KO. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Nessa. Let's recover the ninja. Alright. Let's conceal cards because we can. Oh, see, now would be amazing. Well, actually, no, because I just retreat. We're going to Ice Dance onto the Greninja, right? Now, this is the risk I'm going to take. If I hit this and KO this, they have a higher chance of KOing me, right? Well, no, not really. I don't think it matters, actually. I'm thinking about taking out this and the Zigzagoon. Or actually, I should take out... Oh, no, they could scoop up the Zigzagoon. I think I have to take out the Paris, don't I? I can KO this. Or I can hit this. See, I'm thinking that if I KO this, right, they can scoop up the Zigzagoon, meaning I have to get another 2 hits to take a KO at some point, right? If I take out this and hit this, then I just need to hit them both for game. And they can't Paris me, which means they need more Zigzagoons, which they need to get a scoop up place. And no, so even with another Zigzagoon in deck and that final scoop up, they haven't got enough to want to KO me without any other additional special conditions. So I have to take out the Parasect and hit this. That has to be the way, right? Because now, again, they have to flip heads. They can boss and flip heads, right? Or boss Season Curry. They have got plays, but flipping heads won't KO me. That's good, as it currently stands. And if they do bring another one up and switch a Season Curry or something like that, again, it won't KO me. They haven't got enough Zigzagoons to put the damage on me to KO me again. Right, they need 2 status conditions to KO me. So they need to do a Season Curry and a Yell Horn and flip heads. The Paris would have made that so much easier. They could have just switched and gone and evolved, right? If they had a switch play. And then at that point, it would have been, oh no, it doesn't matter if they flip heads or not, right? Because of this. Oh no, this is a sleep and paralyze. Okay, nothing to do with confusion, right? So I had to take out the Paris because if they evolved to Parasect, switch Parasect, that would have been game. That's 2 status conditions enough to kill me. So removing the Parasect has just dramatically reduced their options in hitting enough to KO my Greninja. I'm trying to big brain it. I'm trying. Season Curry, they're just going to risk it. If they hit heads, it's game. They hit tails. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, the sigh of relief fills my lungs. That was so close. So close. And just for good measure, Basculin's going to see out the game. Wow, that was intense. There we go, baby. Jesus, I nearly had a heart attack. All right, we're playing Mew, which is a very, very... Why did I play that? It's a very scary matchup to play against because they play Lost City. And I've stupidly just put my training court out like I don't need to counter Stadium. Assuming this is a more recent Mew build. Lost City is definitely... Okay, this is an older build. They've got Meloetta. They could also donk me here, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Hey, if it does, the game's the game. But, yeah, they could be playing Lost City. I don't know if this variant does yet or not. People are still debating the double turbo variant over the fusion variant because the fusion strike energy, the donk Meloetta play is still really good. Being able to just take a 2-Parizer to going second is very, very powerful. And also the prevention of abilities hitting it. I don't know how that would apply in the current format. I don't think it would too much, to be fair. But the thing is, Mew, Turbo Mew, double turbo energy has a lot more in its locker as well. When it comes to, you know, techs and things it can play and unique cards. This seems to be a blend. There's another Cram. They're probably going to get at least a Sparkle here. And maybe dig for a retreat. If they... Hey, listen. If they get it, they get it. If they don't, we've got a lifeline. Because we have a terrible turn 1. Not even a Pokemon to bench. Which is crazy. With the amount of Quick Balls, Ultra Balls, and Level Balls I play in this deck... I have a ton of search available, but it's just not happened here, unfortunately. Have they been able to get their retreat? Not yet. Nothing yet. Right. Anything? No. Okay, we've been handed a lifeline. Good. Thank you. I needed that. Okay, here's the thing. Snom and maybe a Quick Ball for a Greninja. That's got to be it, right? What do we Quick Ball? Probably the Switch. And then we're going to use Conceal Cards just to draw a healthier hand, man. We just need a bit more going on, you know? We could put 30 damage on this Genesect. I don't know what it's going to do for us, but it could be relevant. But I think it's better off that actually that I hold it, maybe? Maybe I hold it. Maybe I just poke for 30. That means I would have to Klara next turn. And I don't like the sound of that. I'd rather Irida and get a Capacious Bucket and aim to set up a Bibarel as well. So I think I'm just going to put energy on the Greninja and pass. Hope we don't get Marnied because this deck does play it, as you can see there. So we just got to hope that doesn't happen. And also just waiting for Lost City to come through. A little bit scared of it. But this build might not play it. It has to play Lost City, right? How else are you dealing with Reggies, right? How else? How else can this deck do that? All about the Lost City. I'll be surprised if people start putting more. They take that out. Damn. Yeah, I'll be surprised if they actually do that, you know. Okay. What have I got to do here? Well, obviously Klara, right? But then how am I getting energy onto this Greninja and getting it moving? That's the question. That is the question. Right, let's promote you. We can't go down in prizes too quickly, you know. We can't. You. Maybe I just take a turn here. Okay, what do? Play Klara, get 1 extra energy, conceal cards, and hope. That feels bad, man. That feels really, really bad. I'm gonna have to do it. Screw it. Let's see what happens with this. You never know. You never know in this game. I'm gonna hope, because if we just get a Capacious Bucket, we can take out the Meloetta and hit the bench. That could just be a lifesaver. Yeah. I thought so. I thought so. Okay. It is what it is. They're going to have to take another prize here, which is going to suck. Again, I could poke, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather them just take out the Basculin. Yeah. That's not great. 2 prizes behind already is quite rough. Because we need those turns. Because this deck's all about putting damage down, building up and moving slowly. But surely picking where your prizes are going to go and how you're going to win and stuff like that. Obviously, we just want to take out 2 Genesects, but unfortunately, we can't 2-hit their KO them. They're 1 energy away from that, which sucks. But we can at least start off here, which is nice. 2 prizes down, though. Doesn't feel good, man. Really doesn't feel good. Either way, we're here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a Bibarel, that's for sure. What else can we do? Lumineon feels rough, man. The minion feels real rough, because that's an easy boss KO for them, isn't it? It's so simple. Okay. All right, let's do this. I could escape rope here. I would like to try and stick a Genesect in the active at one point. You know? I'm going to escape rope just to thin. And then go for an Incisors. And probably just hit a Meloetta and a Genesect. I think that's what I'm going to do. I could hit the Mew and a Meloetta. Actually, that might be a better move. Because then I can set up the Mew. But then they can just... There's a lot to take into account here, man. They can just... Okay, I'm going to get another Snom down. Yeah. I'm going to protect... Yeah, get that. See, they could Psychic Leap away that damage output. But if they do, they could KO us with that as well. Psychic Leap, they need 2 power tablets in order to do it. And take the KO would be a massive play for them. Do I risk it? Or do I just go for the Genesect? Oh, the Genesect's a 3-hit KO, man. 1 damage off. Well, you say that, but this would be able to finish it off with a boss as well. So maybe... We'll take out the Meloetta. And we'll hit a Genesect. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. There's a prize there. And to be fair, one more turn, we could just go ahead. Hopefully recover Greninja. The hand's looking a bit chunky. Don't like that. And just put 2 more down. 1 on one, Genesect, 1 on the other. And then just try and recover Basculin. How are we getting these Genesects up, though? That's the thing. We have to boss them, which means we can't play our Klaras or... Yeah, we have to just really try and figure this one out. But there's a way to win. There is a way to win here. No way! Are you joking? Did they just pass? Behave. That didn't happen. Either that's an accident or they are totally bricked. What? Right, we don't need to recover this turn, so we can just... Yeah. That seems like the move, right? Maybe get another air balloon? Nah, I think we need a bit more energy going about, to be honest. And that could work on the bat. We can just put that on the Basculin anyway. What? Are you serious, bro? That's insane. What? Okay. Less incisors. Lovely. That's good to see. I could use that for discard fodder for the Ultra Ball at some point, so I'm not going to burn that heavy ball yet. Although I would like to get another Bidoof down, you know. Really establish board, you know what I mean? Really get it going. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I'm not going to play Lumineon. I'm sorry. I'm just not playing it. There is no way I'm playing that card. Not in this matchup. Not with 4 prizes left for them. I'm not playing Lumineon. That's just gone. That's not in the deck anymore. Lumineon who, bro? Now I wish I hit the Mew, bro, because I would have been able to have a KO on it. Ah. Crying out loud. Right. Well, in that case, do I just hit this Greninja again? Or do I go for these two? Or maybe I just do that. Because if we get lucky again, bro, I'll take it. You know? No. That seems like the move, right? It means I have to play boss. I'm only going to have 2 left. Which means I have to hit the Mew here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me. I hope it doesn't. But they've just passed, bro. So they must be bricking really badly. Okay. Or they're not playing. Philly! Are you here, brother? Are you here, mate? Have you just walked off? Hello? Right, that's not a timer. That's not a timer. Right? That ain't a timer. Safe to say I'm baffled. Right, because it wouldn't be that quick. No? Also, I've got actually a bit... I actually have, funny enough, I actually have a little bit of a predicament here. I'd like to tap a Greninja again, but it doesn't seem like it's happening. Alright, here's what it is. We'll get you. Actually, let's conceal cards first. Oh, no, we can't. Alright, we'll just retreat you, I guess. And then just go for the... Something feels wrong here. Is it just me? Something feels a bit wrong. I know. Even my phone's like, bruh. Have you seen this? Oh, man. All right, let's just Nessa because we got all this energy, man. I'm going to need Basculin back as well. So I don't see why not. Let's get that bad boy down there. And then we just take a KO. Okay. Now we have a chance to see what's actually happening. I'm sure the timer doesn't run that slowly. Unless... Oh, no, it might be, actually. Oh, they benched a Mew, and they benched a Mew. So they were just gone for 2 turns? Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Because it kind of just takes away the win, doesn't it? You just got 2 free turns. It's like effectively having a prize penalty, you know? It kind of sucks. It does a little bit, doesn't it? It kind of does. Anyway, listen, here's what it is. Right, I'm just going to retreat this. And just get that on there. Yeah, I feel like I'm just too far ahead now, innit? It does feel a little bit like that. Seal cards, why not? Draw an even bigger hand. There we go. And the Greninja's actually in the active. That's just kind of what we wanted. So we could just attach here and not even need to do anything else crazy next turn. And just take out you and hit you. Or... yeah, just do that, innit? And then you're set up for the KO of the boss on the Basculin. You can see my enthusiasm's dropped a bit. I'm a little bit disappointed. I can't lie. I know, you'd think the opposite, right? You'd think, oh, wow, free win. I want to have a good game. I want to have a good game. They're evolving the wrong Mew. Okay, no, they just had 2 Mew VMAX in, and the bro. They even had the Oricorio. What's... Oh. Mate. Come on, man. I'm trying to have some fun here. I mean, it's enough for us to get the KO because we're doing 100 damage exactly with the Basculin and boss. But to be fair, if not, we're just, as I said, we're just so far ahead. I think we actually may have even lost that game if it weren't for those, you know, things. All right. Boss's orders. There you go. Bob's your uncle. All right. Well, disappointing. Don't think I deserved that win, to be honest with you. But it is what it is, I guess. And here we are back with the deck rating system. So we got damage potential. I've given it an 8. Now you'd think 90 isn't that great, but being able to put down 180 damage on the board wherever you want is really decent damage potential. And then being able to add up with that kind of stuff with like Basculin and all that kind of stuff, you could do some pretty good numbers here and there. But 180 across the board definitely warrants an 8 for me, I think. Time damage potential is a 7. It's not incredible, but if you just get the Frosmoth and the Bibarel out in time and you get that Greninja in play, it's good. And one thing that adds a little bit extra to that times damage potential compared to Blastoise, Blastoise I gave it a 6, is the concealed cards. Concealed cards just gives you those extra 2 cards, which can be life-saving at times. So that just ups its time damage potential a little bit because maybe you have too much energy in hand. Concealed cards could give you that the card you need to be able to pull off a play. So it definitely goes up because of that. And that also brings up the search potential a little bit as well. So you see search potential I've gone to a 7 as well because I think that's really good. So that includes that. Damage maintenance a 9. Really, really good at keeping it going. Of course, that's the point. The point is to loop it with the Nessas and the Klaras. And obviously, if you get that loop going and you have your setup going, it's very, very, very easy actually just to keep the damage going consistently, which is what's really, really fun about this deck. Counterability, a 2. Look, Manaphy, Lost City, right? 2 very glaringly obvious counters that would destroy the deck immediately, right? Would just be almost an auto win if you come up against it. That's the obvious thing. So the counterability is just going to be a straight 2. One thing that it does have going for it is the single prize matchup, is the fact that it can go ahead and just, you know, really snipe a lot of things in the early games and deal with confies and stuff like that. But, you know, basically, if you don't see a Manaphy in a Lost City, you're having a good game. You're actually having a really good game where you have a good chance of winning. If you do, it changes completely. So it's a big gamble. But anyway, HP and prizes, I've given it a 9. Actually, do you know what? I'll bring that down to an 8 because 130 isn't that incredible. But it's still pretty solid. It's still a single prize of 130. It's okay. It's nothing incredible, but good. So an overall rating of 41. So still a very, very good deck. If it wasn't so easily countered by Manaphy and Lost City, if the format didn't hold it back so much, it would be a really, really cool deck and a really fun deck, maybe even meta. But with that said, it's a nice idea to explore. I'll definitely explore this archetype a bit more in the future with other cards as well. I really like this. It's so fun to play, which is what I really enjoy about it. But yeah, with that said, do leave a like if you did enjoy. Please do subscribe for more, but most importantly, take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. PokéX Word is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can go and complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. So if you definitely are interested in having some fun on your downtime and you want to improve your Pokemon knowledge, check out PokéX Word. Link in the description down below. Thanks again for them for sponsoring and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.